November 2022. Hello, dear ones. Now, what is in it? What lies ahead for November 2022 and the time beyond? Now, the strong subject or topic that I'm picking up is number one, it's decision time. And this goes for the global scale and for many people in their private lives. It is time to make certain decisions. And if they're not being made, there could be harsh consequences. And now the other side of it is that, and common attitude could be, well, I don't know which decision to make. I have no idea which one, whether it's A or B, which direction to go or pick. So I'm just going to stay in the middle and not choose anything. And I just hope that it'll get resolved. That's not an option. Like politically, it's not an option. Countries have to make decisions. Like European countries will have to make decisions. Because if not, there will be consequences. And either decision will bring consequences. One will be just the same as making no decision, and the other will be better. But this does not only apply to the global level. It seems to also apply this theme of choose, create your life, be active, be an active part in your life. This is a topic that also runs through the private life, our private life. So you can ask yourself, where have I been avoiding decisions? And maybe where have I just been waiting around? And where have I hoped that it would resolve itself or get sorted, or someone else would make the decision and then it's out of my hands. Whatever happens then is not my responsibility. What is there in your life? Where has this been happening or is actually going on at the moment? And then you're being invited to take the reins again and choose. And even if you do not hear your inner voice and you make a choice and it seems to have been the wrong one, you will always, always gain something. You will always gain something. And if it's just life experience and wisdom, maybe. And then you can always make a different choice. So the invitation is there. Choose people. Be an active part in your life. Create actively. Make choices and make decisions and own them. And if the noise out there is too loud, which means you're too confused, you don't know what decision to make, everybody has a different opinion on it, then shut the door and come back into silence. Because your inner voice knows and it's ready to tell you if you're willing to trust it and listen. You have your inner knowing, you know. And you may not know exactly how it unfolds, but you will know which direction to go into. You know if you listen to your inner voice. And sometimes we actually really need to shut the world out and say, I cannot listen to you because this is not helpful. And it's even not applicable to me what might be right for you. So I need to come back to me. And I need to make decisions for myself. And even if they are the wrong ones, which there's no such thing, they can always be changed. They can always be, and they will always lead you in the right direction if you listen to your inner voice. But this also means, and that's the second part, we need to be ready to step into the unknown. We always want to know stuff. That's because when we know what lies ahead, then we can prepare, right? And then we feel more ready. But what lies ahead, number one, nothing is set in stone. It depends on our consciousness, what lies ahead and what will actually come to pass and how. So we co-create it. So be aware of your co-creator role in whatever is going to happen, because it changes actually in any second of any day depending on the consciousness. So Focus on what you do want. Focus on what is important to you and what you would like to manifest on a global scale as well, because we're all an active part in creating this. And then also be ready to step into the unknown. Instead of reproducing what you have known all your life, what we know from history, what we are sure of system-wise, instead of reproducing what has not been working or what's not working anymore, let's open ourselves up for the new stuff, for the unknown, for the unfamiliar. But it requires of us that we become new as well, that we develop qualities that are dormant within us, that are maybe unknown to us, but that want to be expressed. But we need to be ready to be new then. So we cannot repeat our old habits and say, it's me and I'm the same me that I was 6 months ago and a year ago and 10 years ago. If we want to experience something different, we need to become someone new, someone different. Because whatever is in us will be experienced by us. That's what's out there. So let us step trustfully into the unknown, meaning also you with you, in order to become your highest version. And if the now and the past stuff has not been represented your highest version, and you see something different, greater, more expanded in your future you, then move towards that. You may not know yet how exactly you're going to become it, but by your intention, you're going to start to create it. You're going to start to grow into it, into the highest version of yourself. And by you becoming more the highest version of yourself, humanity becomes more of the highest version of itself. Because the more people do that, the higher the consciousness. And this is the invitation for November and for the next couple of months. Let's step into the unknown. Let's become comfortable with not knowing. Let's actually be really uncomfortable. The more uncomfortable we are, the more it means it's not repeating the old stuff from our own life or collectively. So let's have it uncomfortable. It's okay. We will be able to deal with it. Let's not shut our eyes. Let's open our eyes and face whatever is ahead. And yes, it will possibly be difficult and challenging the next couple of months. Possibly wherever you are in the world, or for most parts of the world. But knowing that we don't have to pretend it's not going to be like this and just hope it's going to pass. We can rest within our knowledge that we can deal with this. And that we are going to deal with this. We're going to deal with the challenges that are ahead. And no, we don't need to know all of them. Yes, we know there will be possibly food shortages. Yes, we know there will be energy problems. Yes, we know certain things. We have no exact idea how this will unfold, and this scares a lot of people. It does not have to scare you. So we don't know how it will unfold. We don't know how serious, severe, and how it's gonna be when we live through it. But what we can know and trust in is this unknown that might be around the corner. I'm okay with it. I will be able to deal with it. Don't know how yet, because I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't need to know, because the moment that I create is now. We always create from the moment of now. If I'm concerned with what's down the line in 6 weeks or 2 months, then I'm already projecting a negative, because it's fearful and unknown, future out there. But instead of doing that, I come back to the present moment, and I know right now I'm okay. I'm coming back to my knowing. Whatever is unknown, I will deal with it. And it is actually a joy not to know certain things. Because this is why we came here, so that we can discover who we are in the process of dealing with unknown stuff. Because when everything is known and everything is a routine, there is no surprise, there's no growth, there's no development. It's just a repetition of an old program. Only when we step into the unknown is there the potential for growth. So embrace what you don't know, even if it may be difficult. embrace it and say these challenges are there for me, for us to deal with and to handle and to prove and show to myself through these challenges who I want to be and who I am. And maybe moving from who I am or think I am right now to who I want to be. The challenges offer the potential for that and the opportunity. Not the routine, not the known, not the old familiar stuff. So let's welcome it. And let's, when we want to project, from the here and now, project this knowing of everything is okay, I will be able to handle everything. Project that into your future. Knowing that you can hold it and that you can be there for others and help them through difficulties as well. And also share the good aspects, because it will not just be difficult. Whatever lies ahead, there's always a mixture in life, right? So celebrate when you can celebrate, deal with challenges when there are challenges, and try not to fall into the trap of saying the challenges shouldn't be there, we only should have good times. That's not why we're here. The challenges are our teachers and opportunities. So the brighter and the more conscious we become in dealing with challenges, the more we help humanity as a whole. Okay? I'm going to love you and leave you for today. And we're going to talk again next time, if you want to.